So in one sense, it gives you energy, right? It can push you, and a lot of players do it. My position on that, and the position that I would stick by 100% of the time, is that whatever state because these emotions are so strong, they're literally grooving pathways in your brain. It's sort of like if you're walking through the forest, the path that people have walked on the most often is the one that's most visible. When emotions travel through your brain, and the chemicals go through your brain, they're leaving trails that then are easier to follow. So they're grooving their way through your brain, and so you actually experience that emotion much more frequently. And so if those sort of hateful emotions are ones that you want to experience more frequently, I suppose, but to me, I want to limit those experiences and not call them up so often. And it's also the state that you're going to play in during the game too, because whatever state you're in mentally, emotionally, physically in training is going to correlate immediately into the game. So to me, like, yeah, that's one layer and it can give you some energy, but it's sort of like unclean fuel. It's like eating sugar for energy. You know, like you will get that spike of energy, but you're going to crash after, and it's going to have long-term negative repercussions. To me, a much cleaner source of energy is just that pure love for the game. So that's where I stand on it. And there are other opinions, but to me, like, it's just very clear that, yeah, it's better to really just stay in like purely your love for the game and your desire to do it with excellence.
So what about a player who, like, you can kind of see who does that a lot, but like is quite a good player, like Russell Westbrook? Like you can see like the amount of aggression in his eyes and how fiercely he dunks the ball. And, you know, like sometimes the amount of like the way he looks at other rival opponents. You know, like how does like can you describe like if there's like any repercussions to how he plays, despite the fact that like he averages basically a triple double?
Well, have you seen the repercussions?
Utah Jazz game, maybe.
Like, is Russell Westbrook a player that you'd rely on 100% of the time? And this is what I mean by the unclean energy. It's like, yeah, it gives him a lot of energy, but that aggression and explosiveness that he has is not because of that energy. It's because he's a freak. Like, he's super athletic, and I know he enjoys the heck out of every moment of that. But those moments when he gets really up in his head and really sort of emotionally aggressive is where he loses it. He plays like a maniac. And so, yeah, like to me, it's just somebody who should meditate more.
Okay. That's kind of hard to clear up.
Yeah.
This is unlike anything I've ever been to before.
The intensity is way higher at this camp.
The coaches hold you to a higher standard. They treat you like the player you're supposed to be.
It's really nice to have coaches that personally talk to you, and
We're all treating each other like brothers.
If you're not 100% devoted about basketball, don't come. This is what you need if you want to play at the next level.
1, 2, 3.